Hi guys, how are you today? So it's 2011, mid of January. I just can't believe that how time flies by so fast. It's already 15 days past the 1st of January, and up until now I'm just going to start to do my 2010 favorites, which is really late, and I wish to apologize on that. I hope you guys bear with me with that. So basically this is what I am favoring, what I was favoring actually in 2010, and I've been using these products constantly. They always are my staple. I always grab for them. They're always sitting in front of the drawer. They sort of like become my essentials when I want to reach for makeups. So basically this is just narrowed down to makeups and perfume. I'm not choosing any skincare products because I feel that I'm still in search for the best skincare that suits me. I have a very complicated skin, which is a combination T-zones and very dry, sort of dry cheeks. Not very dry, just sort of dry, and it's kind of hard to find the right skincare products for my face, so I don't want to include any skincare product for this video. I'm just gonna focus on makeup and perfume. So the pick for perfume of 2010 goes to, drumroll please, and that is Flora by Gucci. I absolutely love this scent because it's very florally, it's a bit sweet, it's not too overpowering, it's really central. It's not too choke on your face kind of smell. It's very not really sophisticated, but more of feminine side, and I do not have to worry about people getting allergic to this scent, because basically when I spritz it in the morning I can feel all florally or fresh, and it lasts throughout the day. When in the evening I still can smell it, but not as strong of course, but I don't have to top up during the midday. So this is a very bonus point, and it's just kind of hard to find a scent that I like, but this one does make it through the top of all the perfumes that I own, and I absolutely like it. So moving on to makeup, I'm going to start with the face product first. So sorry, pardon my voice. And the first one, I'm going to start with the base, which is the face primer, and this award goes to MAC Prep and Prime. It comes out as a milky white, sort of cream-like texture. It has SPF 50 and PA+++. I don't want to describe about what is the use of primer, but as you know, primer as bases just helps to make your foundation stays on. But I particularly like this a lot because it doesn't feel very heavy on my skin. When I just apply it, I can feel that my skin is absorbing the lotion, and I just feel that it doesn't stays on my upper layer of my skin. It doesn't glides around, so it's definitely a bonus point that this can actually help my foundation stays, and it really does help my foundation stays for 6 hours at least, and I absolutely trust this a lot. Next, I'm going to go with foundation, and I know this is really predictable because all of you guys who have seen my videos knows that I love this foundation so much because it makes me look all glowy or healthy looking or natural, and it's the NARS Sheer Glow, and I am in I can't remember what shade I am in. I think it's Fiji if I'm not mistaken. This is Fiji, I think. So basically what this do is actually make your skin looks glowy, not too matte, not too flat, adds a bit of a dimension. It doesn't have any shiny particles in it. I don't have any problems when I'm taking photographs in this, and I absolutely feel that it's my own skin. I do not experience any cakiness, any flakiness, or there's like glides around after 6 hours of slapping on this foundation. It still stays there, and I just trust this a lot. So this is my staple foundation for 2010. Next I'm going to move on to powder. So it's been a very rough year for me for powder wise, because I don't usually slap on powders after that. Whenever I slap on powders, I feel that it makes my face look flat and I look absolutely like a draught, like some lifeless zombie kind of things, until I met this powder coincidentally when I was trying to wait for my sister, and I just went into the shop and just out of curiosity I just picked this powder up, and guess what, I absolutely love it. And it's the Skin Food. It's called the White Grape Fresh Pack, and it's a very nice packaging too, with a spongy here which I don't clean unfortunately, and it has this kind of like a lid here, and it absolutely smells divine, which is a sort of grapey, fruity kind of scent. You don't get powders that are you know, scented, and I love things that are scented. So this one makes to my top of all the powders that I own, and I just love it. I think Skin Food is a Korean brand, so you have to like search for it for a bit in the internet if you want to get your hands on these. So next one is the blush. So I have a couple of blushes, yeah, which is a crime, because you only have two cheeks and you can't possibly put two different colors in your cheeks. So basically if you have too much blushes, you know you have a problem, but I just don't care, I just buy it anyway. So anyway, the one that make me swoon the most, that I reach for the most, that compliments me the most is by MAC. And unfortunately this is a limited edition blush. It's not in the permanent line, and it's called the Azalea Blossom Blush. It is like this kind of two-tone pink and purple kind of color. It has a little micro bits of shimmer in it, and it actually complements me really well. I mean, I am so in love with a cool tone kind of pink, and it really makes me look very healthy, because I have a little bit of redness around my cheek. So when I put this on, it actually enhances the flush on my cheeks, and it makes me look sort of like healthy looking. And if I'm really sick, I just slap this on and people doesn't even notice that I'm sick, which is sort of like a bad point actually, but I just love it so much out of all my blushes. And the price goes to this. Now I am going to go into eyes. So first up is the tools. I just bought this for 2 months, and basically I just like it a lot. It's much better than the e.l.f. because I just rave about e.l.f. And this sort of like taking over the e.l.f. position, and it's the Shimura eyelash color. Although it does have some faults, I mean not really faults, but I just wish that it could do better, because I have like an Asian eyelids, and our eyelids are not deep set. We are more of like a how do you call that, flat kind of eyelids. So whenever the curve around this area is not really suited to the eyeballs, I sort of like face problem when I'm curling my eyelashes. But anyway, Shimura still does its job by curling the lashes pretty well. I just like it. That's how Shimura works. So love it, like it. So the next one would be eyeshadow base. So I am going to give this, the top favorite pick is to NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, and it's sort of like a milky white too. It's very it really does its job as a primer. Of all primers that I have tried on before, this one actually lives up to its name, which is smudge proof. It doesn't really budge once you just slap it there, because I tried once on my hand And when I put it on here, I slap on some eyeshadow, and guess what? It doesn't budge. No matter how hard I rub my skin, it just don't budge. So it's just definitely is what it says as its name, smudge proof. This is absolutely a very good what do you call this? Eyeshadow primer base, and I just basically love it, and it's just make my top favorite products of the year 2010.